He don't like hanging around, does he, Wade?
No. I just think we're gonna have a hard time.
For all the viewers, we have about 20-mile-an-hour winds, and the temperature with the wind chill is in single digits right now. It's about 5.
Yep.
Coons really ain't down. The POW is. POW's down. So we got half of what we need.
He's down with it.
We just need the other half to cooperate.
They're probably stuck in their house. That's what I said. I gotta watch.
Do what?
I gotta watch to make sure he don't go the wrong way, which he keeps wanting to do. Here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Getting close to these roads.
I was getting close to the road.
Yeah, see. We'll get in truck drive up here and make sure he don't get hit.
So if he trees in there, we'll go to him. If he makes it this road, you're gonna catch him up.
Ah, maybe, yeah, I'll see. Still hear him.
Mm-hmm. I can hear him in there. He's been working that track about 10 minutes, I think.
Maybe not quite, but yeah.
Close to 10 minutes. I don't even know if I can pick him up in there because of the wind. How far is he from us?
362.
We'll walk over and see if I can pick him up.
I believe you got him.
Yeah, I was about to say, he sounded like he rolled treed right there.
Let's go get him. See if I can find him.
Got him, Wade?
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
There, okay.
Oh, wind's blowing around up there.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep, we've had 20-mile-an-hour winds. With the wind chill, it's 5 degrees. Old pal Hustle got one tree.
Tree dog. Yeah. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Slide on out of here. Come on. That was worth coming out though. In the cold. Let's go. Get in. Come on. Wow, let's go. You little button. Now he don't.
He's fine loading up at the house. He's not loading up leaving, does he?
No.
All right, everybody, welcome to Coon Dog Talk and Hunt, episode 5, presented to you by Wampus Cat Outdoors. I'm here with my friend Wade Kuhns. We done a little bit of hunting with Pal when we got here last night. Real tough conditions, about 20, 25 mile an hour swirling winds.
Gusting to 50 last night.
Was it gusting to 50? That's really bad. Yeah,
Yeah, it was bad.
yeah, I was cold, but it was a good time. Pal got in there and hustled. Treated coon, looked pretty good. The wind chill had it at 5 degrees. So this ain't really the best time of year for me to be here. My timing's terrible. This is really good hunting in the south right now, but right now here it's not. You said December's nicknamed December.
That's right.
Here, yeah, a lot of them are denned up, hiding from the cold.
Long cold spell here lately.
Yeah, but Pal looked good last night. Excited to go hunt with him again tonight. So, Wade, good to be here.
Appreciate you coming.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got sidetracked. The reason I came in December is my puppy's ready.
Yeah. A
So
little hard to just be running back and forth. You
Yeah.
gotta have a reason to come. So
yeah, so we're knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone here, and
That's right.
we'll end up getting to the pup and that cross and all that. And we have a visitor. Yep, back behind you. So, but yeah, we're gonna march through these set of papers, and I have some questions for you.
Okay.
So starting out, just kind of tell everybody about yourself a little bit, how you got into coon hunting, did your family coon hunt and all that, and you know how you got the ball rolling there.
I guess I'm probably 4th generation coon hunter on both sides of my family. We've always had coon dogs, uncles, cousins. We've always been coon hunters. I mean, not just coon hunters, but hunters, just deer hunters, fox, coyote, whatever.
Yeah,
I mean,
I can tell.
if there's
Dead
lizards,
animals everywhere here.
if we had lizards, we'd be chasing them all the time. But yeah, I mean, it's just always something we've always done. Coon hunting. Yep.
So out of all the hunting sports, coon hunting would be your favorite?
Coon hunting's my favorite when I'm coon hunting. Deer hunting's my favorite when I'm deer hunting.
But you do more coon hunting than anything.
Yeah, I mean, all year long, coon season is, it's, all the time. We always hunt coon. So yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
You can always go, keeps you in shape. Gotta wear this off sometimes. But yeah.
I heard that. All right, so on your papers here, I see this Rhodes blood sometimes in there. So that's
Yep.
your family, right?
Yeah, yep. Yes, sir. My cousin Tim and Ted, mostly Tim. Shoot, we've been hunting coon for, oh my. Me and him's hunted coon since I was probably 10, I would say. He used to pick me up. Like, he could drive, I couldn't.
Did y'all used to ride dinosaurs to the tree, or?
Yeah, we walked over fences with the snow and all that to go coon hunting. It was uphill both ways, every time.
Yeah, uphill both ways.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, so on a serious note, when was that? The year, give or take, when you started coon hunting?
Well, I really don't remember not coon hunting. So, I guess the first time I ever went coon hunting was probably 1975.
1975.
I'd have been like 5, probably.
I feel like a little boy. I was born in 93.
Well,
It's been
and a lot's changed since 75, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way I look at things changed, the way the dogs are changed.
Yeah.
But
You're pretty happy with where your bloodline is now, the product you got now.
I like what I'm hunting.
Yeah.
Yep. Can always be better. They ain't perfect, by no means.
Always looking to try to outproduce what you already have and
Yeah.
get better. And
Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't say I have the best of anything. I just have what I like.
yeah.
But I don't know. 60% of the time, I like my dogs 100% of the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say they could be a lot better. But I like them.
Yeah. Well, so let's talk about. So we're here hunting with Pal, and I've got his papers, and we're going to talk about more dogs than just Pal. But I've got his papers because I want to. He's obviously a very nice dog, and I want to know what led up to him. So, looking at these papers, and then I've looked at some of the papers of the other dogs, right? Like Ari, for instance, she's out there.
Yeah.
So, I've got some questions. So, I see some themes when I go back multiple generations. Some themes that run through, like every pedigree I've looked at of any dog that you own or have owned. So I'm seeing a lot of the older Moonlight stuff in there. 99 Moonlight Kate and Aftershock. There's a shot of Aftershock in Pal's papers. Ari's double shock, ain't she? She's shock top and bottom.
Yes.
Correct? Okay. So what made you want to have that Aftershock blood in your kennels?
Well, Shock had a good mouth, and he throws a strike dog and a tree dog. So, I mean, everybody's got opinions, but the fact is, Shock throws strike and he trees good.
Yeah.
So, if you want something, even if you got to give something else up, if you want something, you got to go to a dog that produces that. And Shock's the guy that he would throw strike for sure.
Yeah.
And back when
And
Shock started winning,
Your style of dog is leave hard, get open fast, stay open.
yeah, they got to
3.5
get open.
coons.
I mean, everybody could say, "Oh, I don't need a strike dog." Well, then don't pitch your dog for 100 strike when it hasn't even opened its mouth yet.
Right.
I mean, why not just get a dog that opens its mouth?
Yeah.
And that's where I looked at Shock and Kate. I mean,
So you got Kate, and there's multiple shots of 99 Moonlight Kate in here. 1, 2.
well, the other part of having some of these dogs is it's not just that particular dog that you had to have that dog. There's another reason, even though some other dogs might throw strike, those dogs, like Shock, come from a litter of dogs that are good.
Right.
So that checks 2 boxes, I guess, if you want to talk like
So
that.
you're looking for those certain characteristics, but also how does this blood reproduce?
You're looking for a dog that you like, or you like what he produces, and he comes from a good cross himself.
Right.
And when you see,
How are the litter mates doing?
Yeah,
How
so if
was-
you see
yeah.
a couple good ones in that litter, that's better than a good dog that comes from nothing.
Right.
Or has no litter mates.
You don't
that are
want to
good.
breed to a one-off freak of nature.
Well, sometimes you do. I mean, if that's the option. Sometimes to get a freak, you got to breed to a freak.
Right.
But
But generally, you're
to stay
looking for
consistent,
consistency.
yeah.
Right.
Consistently, you'll want a dog that's from a good litter. If you expect to get what that dog is. But some dogs are known for certain traits they throw. So if you can give a little bit and however you want to say it, compromise this little piece of your dog because you know you're going to get this,
Right.
then
You're striving for perfection, but the perfect cross is not out
Yeah,
there.
you're
The
never
perfect
gonna
stud
get it.
dog's not
No.
out there.
So you just go with, to try to get you up to where you want to be a little bit, you got to kind of, you
Maybe have to-
got to compromise this to get this,
Right.
sort of.
And then through time and making those other crosses, the bad part you're breeding out, trying to.
Try to, but I mean, each cross only changes dogs a little bit. But then every now and then you get those dogs that are going to guarantee you to get certain things.
Right.
That's where you got to go.
And shock through a lot of speed, tree, and strike.
Shock might not have had the independence. Like I'm talking straight up, get in there by himself. He didn't have-
Dead long. He wasn't a dead loner.
But he beat you on getting to a tree first and striking first. He's a high scoring dog.
Yeah, he can stay ahead of you. He can beat you.
And UKC used to, and still, I mean, you want a high scoring dog to even get like Final Four or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You still need to score the most you can off each coon. That's the kind of dog that'll give it to you.
Yep.
I
One
mean-
that gets his mouth open and has him.
That's my opinion. I mean, that's what I like.
So I see the multiple shots of Kate, and every pedigree that I can remember of your stuff looking through there, I see 99 Moonlight Kate in there, usually multiple times, 2-3 shots in
Well-
a 4 or 5 generation span. So Kate, same thing, a lot of hustle and getting her mouth open fast, the strike.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about dogs that are way back now.
Oh yeah, this is at the very, very back of his papers.
But
Yep.
it all adds up. I mean, it all adds up in the end, I think. But yeah,
Kate had the strike, she had the hustle.
yeah.
How was she as a tree dog, you think?
As far as I know, I mean, everything I've seen on her, I never hunted with her.
Yep.
Exactly, hunted with her.
But the dogs off of her were good tree dogs.
They'd tree. They might have been a little moody here and there, but when they weren't moody, look out.
Yeah, they look nice.
I mean, and a lot of guys will blow and snort about this and that, but you go to her house, look out. Now she comes to your house, you probably beat her,
Yeah.
but turn her loose in 50-acre wood patch with 100 coon in it, you're beat.
Because she's going to hustle.
She's
and
probably
start
gonna go
putting
get
coons
treed
up.
on a bunch of them, but take her down to your house to Alabama, she probably gonna get beat.
Right.
But who's wanting to drive 16 hours to get beat? We'll just stay at home and win, right? So
Yeah.
I mean that's a lot of problems with some of the dogs. Is just they're bred environmentally, like they're gonna win where they live, which
Now we've got
Why
some.
not?
We've got some dogs that's got multiple shots of Kate in Alabama, and they got a lot of drive, and they do good. So do you think that? Would you think that her maybe not being able to win as well in the South would be more training and what she grew up doing, and not genetics?
I don't know. I don't know exactly, all the answers, but she's a good dog to have in there. I'm gonna say that. I think so.
Good reproducer through strike.
Yeah, and I used crosses out of her with Pepper.
Yep. So on to the pepper. I see that in here too. And just in Powell, Steps Little Pepper is in there 3 times.
Yeah, probably.
4 if you go back a little bit, because there's Moonlight Pepper Ann.
Yeah, she's out of Pepper.
So if I
And
would,
Kate.
right. So if I go back one more generation here that I'm not seeing on this set of papers,
Yeah.
there's actually the 1, 2,
But look at
3,
the cross.
4 shots of Steps Little Pepper and 3 shots of 99 Moonlight Kate. So you put, back in the day, you were putting a lot of the Kate, Shock, Steps Little Pepper, the pepper blood in there.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you see in the pepper blood that made you want to breed the pepper?
They go hunting.
They're hustlers too.
They go hunting.
It's your matching traits.
Yeah. They go hunting with urgency. And those dogs are looking to get treed. So, and usually the strike's pretty good on them too. Like some of the old ones, maybe not as much, but like when they mixed, you got that cross of Kate and Pepper, and there's guys that.
And that's where Pepper Ann come from.
Pepper Ann, Jet, Rocker.
That was a super cross.
It's one of the crosses that was good, really
Yeah.
good. Like, who else has that? That cross, I forget how many exactly made it, but I have Jet and Pepper Ann mostly, but I also have had Rocker. I've had a lot of pepper stuff. I've tried not so much Turkey, Turkey's brother, Moonshine. I've bred to all these dogs. Rocker.
You're just trying to breed to the absolute best that
Well,
was
those
out there.
crosses, it's the cross too. Those dogs are tree dogs. And they threw tree. That's the other thing. They throw tree. And with the Kate, they strike. So you keep doing that, and it ends up. I think it all adds up in the end.
Right. And
Like it keeps compounding. Maybe you get more of a consistent.
back to the reproducer deal. Aftershock's a top 10 all-time historic reproducer on the male side. On the female side, 99 Moonlight Kate is third. And when she was bred to Steps Little Pepper, that cross, as you said, produced Moonlight Pepper Ann, and Pepper Ann's the number 2.
Yeah.
That's some pretty good numbers.
Yeah.
So you're trying to stack the traits that you want, and you're really looking at leaving hard, a lot of urgency to get treed, getting their mouth open quick, real good tree power.
Mm-hmm.
You're stacking that in there, but simultaneously you're stacking reproducers. So you're stacking reproducers with the traits that you're looking for. So you're matching traits.
They're
and
the
you're
ones
getting
that
reproducers.
There's the ones that produce the trait I want. Tree,
Yeah.
speed, strike. And then mixed with my dogs, they, it's not even really like saying my dogs. They've all been somebody else's dogs at one time.
Right.
So to make a better dog for me to hunt, I got to go with what I see or what's beat me.
Right.
I mean, if I want to get better, I got to get beat. Right?
That breed to, yeah, I remember you telling me that months ago. Breed to what beats you.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, out of all the nice hounds that came out of Aftershock, which Chuck had one, he was a pretty nice dog, Ranger. Your favorite, probably your favorite male dog that Shock ever produced is T, correct? Yeah. And you drew out with him and got beat by him, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about that cast. What happened in that cast, and what did you see in T that made you want to breed to him?
Impossible to beat him on strike. I mean, I was hunting a dog called Busco. He's a Grand Night. Real good. Consistent. Have his coons. Fast. Go hunting. Didn't have the strike T did. I mean, T struck. He had the strike. And he ended up beating me by, I want to say I had 1,400 that night. 14 something, and I had like 1,200.
Well, y'all treat some coons.
They were back and forth and tree. I couldn't get it.
Normally when you get beat by 200, you got smoked, but in that case it was actually pretty close because the numbers were so big. But you think strike is what ended up, he had strike on you, so it was impossible to catch him. right?
Yeah, and he didn't. I mean, T didn't. I mean, him just beating me, like I was impressed with him. But I've seen him beat other dogs that were really people's dogs that were good, you know. But he's a 225 on about every coon you turn loose on.
It's hard to beat that.
Yeah. I mean, anybody can say what they want, but that sucker would get his mouth open and get treed.
And he did really good at a big hunt and impressed you, right?
Well, and Johnny Biggert had him, and they never really, I mean, you would see where he won, but Johnny wasn't posting everywhere that he won something. It'd just show up. Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
I was just in the Grand 16 at Autumn Oaks with T. And he did with Shock, too. I mean, so there's that. Grandmasters, it used to be the old TOC, before TOC was TOC, Tournament of Champions, it used to be Grandmasters. Well, T took third overall in the Grandmasters.
That ain't too shabby.
No, I'd love to take third in the TOC. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, you dang right.
And I mean, the guys can all say this and that, but go ahead and place third in TOC. I'll be knocking on your door if you do. I'll just tell you that.
Yeah.
I mean, but T's won a lot of stuff. But he won it because he's strike and he's fast.
Yeah.
So.
And you had a female named Heat that you bred T to.
Yeah.
Okay. So now.
And actually, Johnny kind of helped me out with that.
Okay.
John Bigger. He met me. We met at McDonald's, about halfway in between, you know.
Rednecks.
Yeah. So I got him
Meeting at McDonald's, breeding our coon dogs. Yeah.
And I actually had Shock there. We met to breed Heat to Shock. Well, he wouldn't breed her. And I was like, well, here I am out in Ohio meeting John halfway.
Wow. So you planned to actually breed the Aftershock instead of T, but Shock wouldn't breed her.
Not right then on the road, no.
Wow.
So.
But you're not mad about it, are you?
No, because I wanted T or Talker too. Either one. He had 3 dogs at the time: Shock, Talker, and T.
And at some point or the other, you were like, I'd like to tap into all 3 of them. But you had planned to breed Heat to
That
Shock.
time right there was 2 Shock.
But that particular time was 2 Shock. He wouldn't breed. Shock would not breed Heat at the time.
No.
But
So,
T would.
well, what happened? I said, he's like, well, I'll just take her home with me, and we'll get her bred. Well, for some reason, it just didn't work out. And John said, should I throw T on her? I said, heck yeah, throw T on her.
And that was after you had drawn out with T and seen what he was about.
Yeah, I knew what he was.
Had he placed third at the Grandmasters at that time? Or do you remember?
That might have been after.
But you knew what kind of dog he was because
Yeah.
you seen him go for yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And he was what you were looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tall, leggy dog, too. Like, I like a tall dog.
Yeah.
So,
Athletically built.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good mouth. And the thing is, there's only 2 dogs were ever bred to T, and I was one of them.
Really?
Yeah. So everybody's.
Why wasn't T bred to more females?
Because John wouldn't breed them to stuff.
Just selective, I guess.
I guess.
Now wasn't she already a Grand Night when you bred her to T?
I can't remember if she was a grand or a night champion.
But you already knew she was a serious coon dog.
Yeah, see, Heat, out of my females, she was a little tight, but she was too much of a coon dog to not breed.
Right. That goes back to that compromising a little bit.
Yeah, to get the go that she had, I don't know that there's a red bone out there that's got that much go.
And
Even now.
And then you bred to an upper end strike dog,
With,
hoping to get a pup that had a lot of go and the strike.
yeah,
So, I got you.
yeah.
So let's talk
So you'll
about,
see heat in there a lot.
yeah,
That's the go I loved. But she needed to get her mouth open more.
you want to take a hound out right by itself, cut it loose, and it run like it's in a race
Yeah.
every time. Same thing on a recut.
Yep. They just want to do it and keep doing it and keep doing it.
One thing on their mind.
And you don't see that too often.
Yeah, it was funny, and I got this on camera. You know, when you loaded up Pal last night, he was like, "Man, let's go coon hunting." And after we were done and we got back to the truck,
Yeah,
he sat back like, "You gonna have to drag me into that box."
he don't ever want to quit usually.
That was cool.
Yeah.
But back to heat. So let's talk about this cross. So I see the Rhodes East End Daisy. So the Rhodes Blood, that's your family. Y'all own Daisy together, right?
Daisy basically his dog. It's his
Gotcha.
namesake. We hunted her. I had her here a while. He mostly had her. He even got rid of her for a while. Put a little history to this. I'm like, why would you get rid of her? Because Daisy actually did open quick.
And she was she a hustler? When she
Oh
get it?
yeah.
Yeah.
She made night champion at like 15 months. And someone offered him some money for her. And he took it. Did not like that. But it's his dog.
Right.
Basically his dog. Well, he gets her back. I think she was in 6 hunts and took 5 first to make grand night. She wasn't in very many hunts. And this is back when you needed on first. Daisy's a hustler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you bred her to Big Red.
Big
And
red.
Big Red, you bought him as a pup, right?
No, I started to tell you the story. No. Daisy's dad, Tig, died. Okay? Tim needed a dog. So, I mean, he had Daisy, but he sold her. But he needed a dog. Tim's daughter found this pup, Red, young dog. Not a pup, he was a young dog. Brought him home from Virginia. And he's nice. He's getting treed. But he was getting going. Like, around here they can get going. Well, Tim's decided, I went hunting with him. He said, "You ought to come hunt with this dog and look at him." And I was like, oh my.
Yeah,
Drag him off the tree.
For context, we're in the mountains and there ain't a lot of coons up here.
Now,
You
and
gotta have a dog that'll go.
He'd be gone. And forevermore a tree dog. Like, he's a tree dog that most guys don't have. Drag him off the tree. That's why I put him in there a lot. That dog was a coon dog. Anywhere. Like, anywhere you put him. When he got finished out, he was a coon dog. Yeah, he's a little rough on junk, but once he was straightened out, yeah, he's a
You done some winning with Big Red at the Pennsylvania State, didn't you? Didn't you win some casts?
Yeah, every time I put him in a Pennsylvania State hunt, I won my cast.
That ain't too shabby.
That's every time. Yeah. He was a ACHA state champion. They used to have some ACHA hunts around. Won that one. High scoring dog with Redbone Days. I should have took him more. That's a dog that needed to be out more. But like qualifying for the world and then not go because I couldn't get off work or something. Or just, I've never really been like, I gotta go to every big hunt.
Yeah.
I just have not been.
But you feel like he could have done very well on a big stage if he'd have been given the opportunities.
Yeah. I got offered quite a bit of money for him and kept him. But
You're glad you did, ain't you? Because
everything that's here's him
goes back to
usually
Big
a few
Red.
times.
Yeah. It's usually it's got Big Red at least once, probably multiple times.
Yeah, usually because it seems like, and it's not so much. It's just you got to put as many of the good stuff in there as you can.
Yeah.
I mean, you do. If you want to make it, you know, if you want to get that consistent dog.
You bred Big Red to Daisy, 2 super nice coon dogs, got Heat, and then ended up breeding Heat to T.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Also bred her to Jet.
I see that on here. Yep. You bred her to Jet, and that's where you got Bush.
Yep. And Bush was probably, as far as competition, little females, she had the strike and the tree and the speed. And these dogs too, though, like, they always had the independence. Like, they was going to be split
Yeah.
somewhere. Yep.
They get open fast, and they have their own coon. They're hard to beat.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they go hunting. Gotta go hunting.
So let's talk about how Kong came to be.
That was out of T and Heat.
So you bred, so just marching on down the line, breeding T, who's out of Shock.
Yep.
Breeding T to Heat. Heat's out of Daisy and Big Red.
Mm-hmm.
Then out of that cross, T to Heat, you got Kong.
Yep.
So tell me about Kong. What kind of dog was he? How'd you like him as a reproducer?
He started good, started quick, was young, go hunting. He would get split, you know, he'd split, but he was fast. Good strike dog, real good strike dog. And threw it. He put strike in his pups and tree. So, and one thing I noticed with Kong and Bush, in their pups, Kong's females were better than his males.
Really?
It's just something to look for too when you're breeding dogs. Sometimes you'll get a dog that throws one or something better, one sex better than the other sex. Bush's pups, and it took me a while with Bush because she never had as many pups, and she always had females. She had very little male puppies. But Bush's males were way better dogs than her females. So until I figured that out, she was about dead. So was he. So,
Right.
you know what I mean? You got to work your way through all that stuff and
You're
pay
watching them
attention.
grow, and yeah.
Try to
Yep.
keep up with litters to see what's doing what, and that's what I saw.
So with Kong here, you bred him to Freak. Had him run this Freak female, and that's how you got Hussy.
Yep.
Back to the reproducer thing, because you're there again. You're looking to not only stack the characteristics you want. There may be, if we're honest, there may be a little bit of compromise here or there, but you're trying to stack in overall, trying to stack in the traits that you're looking for while simultaneously breeding to reproducers.
Yeah, I always watch that.
And Freak, you know, and she was, one of her offspring, Pearl, who's done real good for Adam and Mike and Byron. She was in the last Coon Dog Talking Hunt episode. Yep. She's out of Freak, and in that episode we brought up how Freak was. She was #1 on the current reproducing females list for like 6 or 7 years in a row, and you bred Kong to her, kept back Hussy, and right now she's your best reproducing female, ain't she?
Yes.
Hussy.
Yep.
Yep.
And she's been on that list for probably a year or two now already. And she would have just turned 5, and I think she's been on that list for 2 years already. And she's got winners in every single litter she's had.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So we're looking forward to breeding her again soon. She's actually in Heat right now.
So who are you going to breed Hussy to?
Ash Monkey.
Oh boy.
But
I ain't got no more room, Wade.
she's not having a real good heat cycle, but I just talking to my buddy Joe's he has Hussy down there at his place right now. Yeah, her heat cycle's not hitting quite right. Not what we're used to out of her. So before we get in the truck and drive the whole way down there and breed her once and come home, I think we're just going to wait till the next one. So that's just part of it.
You see, going back, Kong out of T and Heat. and then T going back to Aftershock and Moonlight Pepper-Ann's out of Steps Pepper, and Night Night Moonlight Kate, and Heat's out of Big Red and Daisy, and it's like all these really nice coon dogs. Like there's not a hole in it. Yeah, that's one thing I love about your breeding program, is trying to make sure you're breeding nice dogs to nice dogs.
Those females are the ones. I mean, good males are good.
You don't believe in just brood gyps. You believe in they need to be legitimate coon dogs to breed to them.
I mean, you can get a good. I'll breed anybody's dog.
Yeah.
I'll live breed them. I don't even care about that. If they think I could help them, I don't care.
Yeah.
But when I'm looking for my next one, I try to go with super good females.
Yeah.
And a male that's, the female's out of a decent cross, multiple good dogs in that cross, but the male is too.
Yeah.
And like I said, look for what does that dog throw in every dog you bred it to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like some dogs will throw, all dogs are producers. It's just what do they produce?
Right.
Are they producing dogs that absolutely won't go hunting?
Yeah.
Or are they producing dogs that tree or won't do something else? But what do you want to compromise to get something?
Yeah.
There's only certain ways to get it, and that's how you do it. That's how I do it.
So back to Kong.
Yeah.
Long line of reproducers, long line of really nice coon dogs.
Mm-hmm.
You make that cross to Freak, and you get Hussy, who's now your best reproducing female.
Well, Adam actually made the cross. He came up.
Right, he came up here, right.
Yeah.
So, but what made you, because I know you like Freak, because these pups we're going to be talking about here in a few minutes, they're double Freak. So what drew you to Freak?
Her strike.
Her strike.
She's strike, she's tree dog, goes hunting.
Is exactly what you're looking for. She's a reproducer.
And she produces.
And we're talking about her in her present tense, but she's gone now. But
Yeah.
good reproducer, quick strike, lots of drive, good tree dog.
Gotta have it.
Yep, made sense, didn't it? Breeding Kong to her. Yep.
Well, yeah. I mean, I got, and there's like Hussey's, she's a good one. I mean, she is. She's fast. She gets open quick, real quick. Something about Hussey even, and guys are, I know guys talk crap, I know they do, but if we're trying to make a competition dog, we want them to get their mouth open. Something I've noticed out of them Hussey and some of her pups, you cut them loose, Hussey in particular, you cut her loose, she goes, she might cross a track and bark one time. It might be a deer track. Ah! Keeps on going. Ah! Rabbit track. Ah!
But the 6 ain't catching her.
Heck no.
And
She's going through there, hitting tracks.
And you got.
And it's like, but not chasing them. And what it actually, it's, I know some people are going to say, well, that ain't no coon dog, but it's going to beat you. Are we trying to win hunts? Or are we trying to, I mean.
You're not with the honest strike thing. You're like,
well, on
just
her,
get your mouth open, don't let the 6 catch you, end up under a coon.
That. I mean, I could have broke her of it. And I could have really took advantage of it.
Yeah.
If I wanted to.
Yeah.
What it sounds like when she kind of does her thing, and she's really not doing it as much, but it sounds like she's working a cold track and drifting. What she's doing is hitting off game tracks, barking one time, keep going until she hits a coon, and
So it might be a dishonest strike, but it's beating you.
She is. She's a competition dog.
Yeah.
I left her, I mean, I kind of got on Adam a couple times, make Freak a grand night, and I make Hussey a grand night. Well, neither one ended up happening. I really did want that to happen.
Yeah.
I probably should have just went ahead and done it anyway.
Can't campaign them all.
No. So
Yeah.
she's down there now.
So Freak never made grand night, but she easily could have.
I would think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but here's the thing, like, and that's another thing. It seems like you get down below Maryland, Virginia, on down below that, it starts to be like PKC's bigger than UKC.
Right.
And anymore, UKC's about not near like it is up here. Up here, there's way more UKC than PKC.
Right.
Down south, the guys are having to travel 2-3 hours. Is that about what you got?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna go UKC, you're traveling. PKC.
2 to 3 hours.
What about PKC? Could you probably hunt?
Closer, hunts during the week, more opportunities.
Yeah. So, and so I get it. I mean, I understand. But I would love to see Freak and Hussey probably both be grand nights.
Yeah.
Because I like seeing a grand night.
On the papers.
Yeah.
But you know what they are.
Yeah. Yep. And I mean,
Is there any
tree dog. Dog.
Is there any specific hunt, Freak one, or anything like that impressed you? Or so I know you love her as a reproducer. You like her characteristics. Was there a hunt or something? Somebody told you something or?
Well, the one that kind of tickled me was when she was a young dog. I mean, I had nothing in her, but it kind of tickled me that she showed up. I think Larry Walker had her. I don't even think it was a sanctioned hunt. It was something at Redbone Days one time, like the day before, like a Wednesday. And I think they all threw in $100 or something, and she ended up winning that. I don't think that was sanctioned, but it was just a neat hunt.
She was a young dog
She's a young dog.
and beat some really nice dogs.
Yeah, I like that better than about anything, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you like one that starts quick.
Yeah, they got to get started quick.
Yeah.
I like them to fit. I think if they start quick, they'll finish quicker.
Right.
So, and as far as other people getting your pups, if you're going to raise pups, I mean, it's a lot easier to toss one to the side that ain't doing nothing than if you got a little 3-4 month old pup that just crawls up on a tree and just blows the top out of it. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing that makes you want to go hunt more than one that's doing something.
Right.
So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I think your pups get a better chance if they're doing something than if they're just laying around.
Right.
Yeah. A good pup will make someone hunt.
Make them excited about going to the woods.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, T to heat makes Kong. Kong's bred to Freak. You get Hussey, who's your favorite reproducer. We just talked about Hussey quite a bit. All right. Well, on the top side of these papers, and I could beat this to death. We'd be here all night. So there's like a balance here, but I see
it's a lot of pepper.
Yeah, the tree burning Moses, who you've told me before was an insane tree dog, right?
It don't hurt to have one of them in there.
Yeah, and he was bred to Pepper Ann, who we've already talked about, and that's where Doc Feelgood come from.
Yeah.
Which is Brent Peel's dog. Mm-hmm. Doc Feelgood. Well, you bred him to, or had Bush. You took Bush to Brent, didn't you?
No, I had Feelgood here.
Oh, you had Feelgood here. I didn't realize that. So you had Feelgood here, bred Feelgood to Bush. Bush goes back to Jet and Heat. So we've got Heat top and bottom on Powell. You like that because you thought a lot of Heat, right?
She had to go.
Yeah.
She had a lot of go.
So Jet's out of Steps Little Pepper, 99 Moonlight Cake. She's crossed over to Heat. That's where Bush comes from. And Bush, you bred Bush to Feelgood.
And Bush was an early starting sucker too.
Who you said Bush was an early starter?
Yeah,
You
she
bred
would tree a hide at 8 weeks.
Wow.
Now, I showed you that video.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's her. Well, she'll get on it.
So you bred Bush to Doc Feelgood. Why do you breed to Doc? You've already talked about how much you like Bush, but why did you breed to Doc Feelgood?
Well, when they're line bred like that, and he's out of Moses, you're getting tree.
You wanted that tree in there.
Just to get in there and get treed. They want to get treed. Like I said, everybody has their own opinions.
So let's.
I want one to get treed.
We'll come back to this cross in a moment. But let's talk about that because you keep bringing up the tree. So I remember months ago we was talking on the phone, and you said you want a dog that's tracker, but you don't want them tracky. So what's the difference in a dog that's a tracker and one that's just tracky?
How I like to look at it is, I like a dog that can run a track. Everybody does. But I don't like a dog. I like a dog that runs a track to catch what it's after.
Not just content to track.
Yes. There's a lot of dogs, you turn them loose, they're just happy to be tracking. Any old beagle will do that.
Right.
I mean, you turn them loose, they're happy to track. But I hate to say it, but I'd rather have one get treed. I'd rather have one get treed slick, even though I hate that,
Yeah.
than track all night. If
And never tree.
If I wanted to see, I want to see where that coon's at, not where he's been all night.
Yep.
So I like him to get in there, hustle around. I mean, there's a lot of people misconceive a poor track dog for a cold-nosed dog. Because I've just seen it so many times. There's a dog in there trailing around and dog getting treed around him with coon. And probably the coons that they're tracking.
Right.
So
They're not really cold nosed, they're just slow.
they're just moving around, hitting tracks. They're just happy to be tracking. And if you walk in and look at those dogs on track, their old tails going, they're happy.
So ideally, you want your hound to be a good track dog, but not content to track, not tracky, not one that's gonna bog down on a track or boohoo around on a track, but is looking to get treed, wants to catch and kill what it's tracking.
Pretty much. They're pretty gamey. Yeah, and like I said, I'd rather them. I really don't want to listen to a dog travel 2 hours.
Yeah.
They probably won't last too long if I have to listen to that.
What you're preferring is good track dog looking to get treed right now, but parked under a coon. That's what you're looking for.
Well, yeah, everybody is, but if I had to compromise a little bit,
You'd rather have one.
they'd rather be in there getting treed.
You'd rather one tree and miss than one track all night.
Yep.
So, from a training perspective, do you think it's easier to take that one that's looking to get treed but will miss some? You think it's easier to make that dog a good competition dog than one that's tracky?
It's easier to win with a tree dog, no matter what you're doing. They got to get treed.
Yeah.
You can't score. You can't score without getting treed.
Right.
Whether you get minus or get plus, you need to get treed.
You think generally you can take that?
I can take the tree off of one, but I can't make them get in there and get treed.
Right. That's a good way to put
Genetically,
it.
they got to get treed.
No. So you can clean them up some if they're missing better than you
Right.
can make them
I
get
can work
treed.
with a tree dog. One that won't get treed, give it to a bear hunter. No, seriously.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, they're going to tree off a site. They got a
Right.
pack there with them.
Yeah. Send them on down the road.
Yeah, I'd rather work with one that wants to get treed.
So back to Doc Feelgood, you seen that in him, and he was getting parked under coons fast.
He's going to want to get treed.
Yeah.
And he won Redbow Dave's high scoring dog 2 nights of I think 2 of the 3 nights. He won every night.
He's that same kind of get in there fast, hustling,
He's
looking to
probably
get
not
treed.
everybody's kind of dog, but he's my kind of dog.
Yeah.
I mean,
How do you think?
perfect? No, he's not perfect, but he gets treed.
How do you think his accuracy was? Pretty good accuracy.
Yeah, dog's pretty accurate. He get treed and have a coon.
Yeah.
I mean, and the other thing you got to remember too is where these big hunts usually at.
Yeah.
Coon country usually.
Yeah.
I mean, if I want to travel somewhere, I gotta. That's the other thing. I gotta kind of compromise a little bit on what I need here at home to tree coons. But at the same time, I'm thinking, well, the bigger hunts are out in Scott Ingle country.
Right.
Okay.
Ohio and Indiana. And
Yeah. What kind of dogs are winning out there? Get treed. Why? Because there's so many coon.
so here you got to have,
For a coon dog and go out and shoot pelts, which we really don't do anymore. We used to. You had to have a good coon dog. We still need a coon dog.
right.
But if I want to go out and win against guys at these bigger hunts, you got to have one that gets treed. You're going to where there's coon at.
Yep.
And
To tree coons consistently here, you got to have one that's got a lot of go power.
they got to go.
That's going to get in there and dig because you don't have a lot of coons. So you're trying to breed for an all-around coon dog you can take anywhere and be
I
successful.
want to have fun here at home and tree coons. If my buddy wants to go hunting with me and see a couple coons, I want to be able to say, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
But if the other buddy says, let's go to Ohio to blue tick days and see if we can beat them,
Yeah.
I'm going to do that too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's, or, you know, I mean, I hunt different places. I have friends everywhere. And it's a different style of hunting out there. Like last year when Powell was a year old, took him to Ohio and shot 29 coons to him in 3 nights. That's just bam, bam,
That's smoking.
bam, bam.
He was 29 for 30, wasn't he? Did he
Yeah.
make 30 trees, had 29 coons?
Yeah,
About a year old.
yeah.
That's getting it.
So, but there's a lot of coon there to tree. But if the dog's not looking to get treed, there's so many coon tracks, all that happy dog is going to do is roll around in there and track all night.
You think they'll like leapfrog from track to track?
They do. I've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
it. So while my dog's getting treed,
So
they're not.
on the leapfrog and track to track, I know we talked a while back, and you brought up, I want my dog to tree that first coon,
Yep.
and you brought up the fact that a lot of times they're traveling in pairs, and one coon will go up and the other one will keep going. And a dog that don't have a lot of tree in them, a lot of times will check and move out of there and leave that first coon, go tree the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're putting that tree in them, they're going to get the first, get that second one off the recut. And now
Usually.
you're getting 2 coons instead of 1.
Yep.
Yeah. You're big on having that tree in them.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I can work with a tree dog for my style hunting. This is all my opinion.
Yeah, that's what you like.
There's
Yeah.
nothing in stone. If someone wants a good track dog, there's lots of places to go for them.
Yeah.
There's good places to go with tree dogs too.
Yeah.
It's whatever somebody wants.
So back to Doc Feelgood, you bred him to Bush, who's out of Jet and Heat,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you got a very special dog named Gas Monkey.
And two pups.
There was 2
There was
pups,
actually 3. One died the first day.
so there ended up being 2.
2.
Gas Monkey was one of them. So I want to hear about Gas Monkey, how he started as a pup, when he made night champion, and why he's not around anymore.
Yeah, he started super early. 4 months he would tree. By 6 months, I was treeing coons with him,
Like wild coons.
going hunting.
Going hunting, training wild coons at 6
That's when it
months old.
started. And he had the tree power of Moses and my dogs. So sometimes I think it skips.
Yeah.
It skips. It seems like the grandparents look, but that dog had so much tree in him. He broke leashes getting back. Like when I tie him back, he would break a chain leash to get back on that tree. He did it several times. You had to drag him off.
At that time, do you believe Gas Monkey was the best prospect you had ever hunted? Like, he obviously never finished out and
As
missed out on
far
a lot
as
of
treeing
opportunities.
coons, he was really coming on.
Yeah.
Big go. Get treed. What he was lacking was strike.
That's crazy how you breed all these strike dogs, and sometimes they're just eating up with a silent one.
He was more. like he'd get struck, for sure. But he wasn't like all the time getting first.
How old was he when you put him in his first cast?
The first time I put him in, he was 9 months.
How'd he do?
The first round, he was off and gone. And a dog treated Coon and beat him. Had to go get him.
Got out of pocket.
Yeah, I had to go get him. He never got treated the first cast. And then he went 5 straight casts from then till he was 11 months old. He won every one of them.
Wow.
So 11 months.
Made night champion 11 months.
Yeah. By treating Coons.
So even though he didn't have the strike you were looking for, that goes back to the compromise. He was so good of a prospect. You still wanted to breed him.
He wasn't a first strike all the time, but he was going to get struck.
Okay.
But he was kind of all over the place.
But you felt like there was enough strike dogs back in his pedigree when you bred him. You felt like there was a pretty good shot you were going to get some upper end strike dogs.
Yeah. Well, something I noticed was when I breed bush, a male out of bush to a female out of Coon, something happens there. So that's what I did. I mean, he was so good. I actually bred him.
You bred Gas Monkey,
To Hussey.
who's out of Bush, to Hussey, who's out of Kong, and got your strike back.
Yep. Anything with Kong ends usually kept the strike.
Yep. That was just a gene that was dominant in him, I guess.
Yeah. And it come from, he got it honest.
Right.
Like T and
Shock.
Shock, them dogs were strike dogs.
Yeah.
So he kept it going. But like I said, it took me a while to figure out his females had that and would pass it most of the time. Bush's males were better, but she only ever had like a couple males.
Right.
And with Gas, he really started coming on, and then he ended up I found him in the creek, drowned. He caught a coon.
I want to get that in a moment, but first, so we don't forget, how old was he when you tried to breed him? Gas Monkey.
The first time I tried to breed him to Hussey, he was like 7 months old.
So you already knew then you really had something.
Oh my.
Yeah. So you was trying to breed him at 7 months, and
He actually tied up with Hussey twice.
And it obviously didn't happen.
She didn't have pups. And then the next couple times, yeah, and then I did get her, her next heat cycle, bred her.
How old was he when you bred her and it worked?
She actually came back in pretty quick. I'm thinking, when was it? It was the next one, so 6 months from there.
You had 2
So he'd have
females.
been like 13 months.
So at about 13 months old, you bred him to 2 females here, which is Ari and Hussey. Ari's your double shot female,
Both out of Coon.
both out of Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he made night champion in 11 months. Bred him to 2 of your females here at, what did you just say, 13 months?
It's
Something
about
like that.
13 months.
Yep. And he was killed at 15 months. How many wins did he have towards Grand at that time?
None, I don't think. Maybe 1.
So you made him night champion, and then you were just hunting him and getting him tuned up.
Well, it was winter.
Oh, tough. So just a
We
tough
don't
time of
have
year.
hunts until,
I got you.
I mean, I was out hunting him by himself when he got killed.
So tell me about that night, how that went.
I had him out hunting in the spring, and creeks were up a little bit, but he was running a coon, and I thought he's about to catch that thing. And when he's giving a lot of mouth, he was close. Heard him catch it, but he was like 800 yards away. And I figured he killed it. He shut up. So he just never moved from there. when I went in there, he was in the bottom of the creek.
Well, that was a heartbreak.
Oh yeah. But luckily,
You got him bred.
I got Powell out of it.
So, well,
Powell, Lena,
yeah, them, man,
Goat,
them
Ash
gas
Monkey.
dogs have done a bunch of winning.
Yeah, and he was a line bred dog. No matter what anybody wants to say.
Gas monkey. Yep.
I mean, they can say whatever they want to say. Go ahead. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I get sick of it, but whatever. But that dog produced. And I think these will too.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Stacking them with reproducers.
There's one litter out of Powell that's old enough to do something. And they're X-bred.
And they're looking pretty good right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Gas Monkey was bred to Hussey before he got killed, and your pick out of that litter was Powell. It's who we hunted last night, so we're going to hunt again tonight. So let's talk about, like, how does Powell compare to Gas Monkey? I want to know about his strike, kind of how he started.
Well, 8 weeks old, he would tree. He'd run a drag and tree it.
Yeah, I remember when you sent me that video. That's insane.
He'd run it open. He'd run the track open
At 8 weeks old.
and tree it and stay. What more you want? Their ones are fun to hunt.
How old was he when he treated his first wild coon? It was on a bucket, wasn't it?
He was a corn pile, yeah.
Corn pile.
12 weeks,
12 weeks old. How far did he run the track?
200 yards.
So he struck on the corn pile,
Yep.
run the track 200 yards and had the coon.
I was actually about to go hunting, and I went over and looked down over the hill and seen a coon. So I knew the coon was down there.
Yeah.
Went back to the house, grabbed the pup. Because he'd been doing so good on drags, I'm like, we'll try him on a coon. But yeah, he was down there and struck right away. He'd already struck on deer before that. Like in the daytime, so I knew he was going to run track. He run that track, and I was just watching him go. He's picking his way out through there, opening, crawls up on a tree, and I'm like, I shine up, I could see the coon sitting there before I even went into it. And I get in there, and he's treed. He didn't get tied up, nothing. That dog stayed. 12 weeks.
Is that when you really knew you probably had something special?
His strike, he's just like Gas, but he strikes.
Which is ultimately, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah. But he's pretty much,
So
Gas
because
had an unreal amount of treeing.
you say Gas has a little more, or had a little more tree power, but
He-
Powell's got that upper end strike.
Yeah, and a good tree dog.
Yeah.
But both of them are recut naturally. Like as hard as they tree and stay, you can pull them off and recut,
And they're gone.
and they're not coming back. Like they're not coming back to that tree.
Right. Yeah, I seen that last night, and you pulled Powell off the tree. You took
Come
one
in.
or two steps away, and he's trying to drag you
He's ready
and
to go.
go. Yeah, and then walking back. I wish I'd had the camera rolling, but walking back to the truck, you know, you had got him where he was walking good, and all of a sudden he starts pulling real hard. You know,
I was like, here's another one.
yeah, Wade's like, he's about to strike. Oh!
Yeah.
Walking back to the truck.
If we'd have been in a good spot, we could have turned him and treated another one.
We were surrounded by houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you call that?
I'm gonna have to edit this part out.
No, you don't.
Look, we cut him loose on land that Wade
Yeah.
had permission to hunt, and we tried. Yeah, the Poststead Hunting Club.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should leave that in.
Yeah, it's all right.
You know where you see
You're allowed to go
Poststead?
get them.
Yeah.
You're allowed to go get them.
Yeah.
They're all right with it. But yeah, it was. So anyway,
So you got really out of Powell. You got what you would consider a total package hound. He's leaving hard when you turn him loose. He strikes quick. He's not going to boo-hoo around on something nasty. He's not going to stand on his head. If he does hit a cold track, He's gonna push it. He's looking to get treed, and when he parks, he's under a coon.
That dog is accurate. Powell is accurate. When he trees, I don't want to say all the time, but
No dog's perfect
he is probably one of the most accurate dogs I've ever owned.
and can do it fast.
That track, well, the one last night, which it ain't the best hunting out there. It really isn't right now. That
Yeah, it was
colder,
bad conditions. Yeah.
That wasn't a hot track.
Oh, I could tell because he, I heard him strike it, and then it was like oh, when he first started, and after he moved it a few hundred yards, it was a lot more sporadic. He was way more open. He had like chops mixed in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, when that dog gets a track too, you don't see him jacking back and forth.
Yeah, he's gonna push it.
Yeah, puts a direction on it pretty quick. There's always the exception, but he has a good way of putting a direction on track real quick and pushing it to a tree.
Yeah.
And when he locates, you tree him.
Well, we talked about Powell, 8 weeks on a drag, 12 weeks, on a corn pile. Earlier we talked about how the year-old, you took him to a farm, 29 for 30 in 3 nights.
Mm-hmm.
But before you took him there, so between the drag at, a few months old and a year-old he's going to a farm, in that time period, he was already consistently treating wild coons here, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
In the mountains.
I think I took a picture of him there, but was it 29 to him by the time he was 9 months old.
So by the time he was 9 months, he had found 29 coons.
Wow, like that's not counting turning coons loose for him.
Yep, those are wild
Just
coons
hunting.
in Pennsylvania mountains.
Just hunting.
29.
I skinned.
Yeah, by 9 months.
Yeah, not that I just treated them, I skinned them.
Yeah.
They're the ones I shot. So I was shooting coons, and he's still going in, which I think is kind of important when they're young. Not so much after they get set, but
You believe shooting coons to them builds their confidence?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I even use a hide. Like if I'm in the summertime, if I'm getting ready to go to a hunt, I throw a hide up, and they don't care. They just take that just like shooting a coon.
So if
My dogs do.
if you're not wanting to knock your coons out, you slip in there with a hide.
I just carry a
toss it up
froze
to 'em.
hide in my backpack, toss it up in the brush. Boom. They get the same thing out of that.
And you're saving your coons.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm still getting them have to run a good track, figure it out, and get that tree. And then you can still make corrections if you have to.
So fast forward a little bit, Powell this year, you put him in, I believe, 11 casts, won 9 of them, didn't you? That's a pretty good record.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good.
He's made just similar to Gas, made night champion super fast, and then now has several wins towards Grand.
Yeah, 6. He needs 2 more.
Right. So you won a couple of hunts with him last year.
Yeah, at 12 months, I put him in one at 12 months, and we got a cast win there.
Yeah.
And he was first. And then put him in a couple more. I forget. I was I was trying to save him a little bit for Redbone Days this year.
Yeah.
I never hunted Redbone Days with a registered dog. I always took a grand night. I think maybe one time I took a night champion or something.
So you took him to American Redbone Days, hunt him in the registered division, and then when you got back home, you started putting him in casts. And
Well, I had 4 wins on him and left it there.
I got
I hadn't put him in anymore.
till after Redbone Days.
Yeah, put him up there. He won the first night. Hunted night champion the second night. Won that cast. And then the third night he got beat. So, and then after that I just hunted. Put him in a few more here at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, pretty good, pretty successful year with Powell. As a 2-year-old, 9 for 11. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
and the other thing was I put wins on a couple other dogs too. It's not like I'm hunting one dog.
Right.
So,
Got multiple irons in the fire.
yeah.
Yep. All right, so you recently bred Pal to Tess. Tess is a full litter mate sister to Pearl, who was on the last episode. That's Adam Lundy, Byron Rhodes, Mike Rollins, their hound. You got Tess.
Yep.
So what made you want to get Tess here? What made you want to breed her to Pal? What's the thought that went into that?
I had a dog here named Kane too. It's a litter mate.
Out of the same litter, the Little Money to Freak.
Right. So, got a pretty good feel for what that litter. That's a good litter in my opinion. They get going and they get treed, they get struck.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen out of the two that were here. Tess and Kane.
It's not they're ex-bred, it's they got the right traits.
Yeah.
Like you care less if they're half walker or full red bone or whatever, they got the characteristics that I'm looking for.
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's got their own opinion.
And one more cross with these pups and they're back registered red bones. Right now they're quarter. So you got Pal, who's purebred. You bred Pal to Tess. She's half and half. So the pups are quarter. One more cross and you're back purebred red bone.
Yeah. And we did that earlier this year with a dog out of Pal already. Honky.
Yeah, Honky Kong.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Kong top and bottom. Goes back on the Walker side, Bone Collector and Tequila Sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So he was a quarter Walker. You've already made a cross with him and you're back purebred.
Mm-hmm. They're treeing at 14 weeks. Actually, about 10 weeks, a couple of them was getting treed on hides and stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So it keeps coming. Traits is traits. That's my opinion.
So Pal's out of he's out of Hussey, who's out of Kong and Freak. Tess is out of Little Money and Freak.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a line bred, ex-bred deal going on here.
Yeah.
And you like the Freak in their top and bottom because you like Freak as a reproducer.
Yeah, I like her traits.
Yeah.
And she puts, well, this is all my opinion, but what I've seen, she throws a dog that goes hunting. They go. Yep. And there's a lot of them that don't go.
Right.
So, and she throws strike. As far as what I've seen, like Tess is out of her. Tess is as good a strike dog as Pal. Tess is going to get her lips open.
Yeah.
I assure you. And she's going to...
Before Tess, I want to hit on this too. Back to I'm going to make sure to breed to legitimate coon dogs, right? Not just brood gyps.
I don't do that. Not for me. If someone wants to do it, they can do it.
Yeah, but for you, you're wanting to breed to legitimate coon dogs.
I got to make sure.
So you got Tess from Bruce Simons. Bruce had her for a little bit.
Yep.
Didn't
Brian Webb had her first.
Bruce bought her from Brian.
Yeah.
And didn't Bruce make her like a PKC champion in a weekend?
Yeah.
Tess. Yeah. How much does she got won on her?
1,100, I think.
How many casts is that?
2.
2 casts. So
she's getting treated. I mean, we had a little rough spot, me and her there to start, but like she's got the tree power. She's got strike.
You got her lined out.
I don't know. You get a dog that wasn't raised by you, gets bumped around a little bit, and I don't know.
You got to figure each other out.
I think, some of that was probably her not knowing me.
Right.
Or me.
But once you and her started clicking, you was really impressed by her.
Yeah, and when she runs a coon, she runs the catch.
Oh yeah.
Wide open.
Yeah.
And the other thing is when she hits a tree, there's no question. Oh.
Yep.
Like there's no locating around and
no boo-hooing. We're about to tree.
she gets treed. So yeah, I mean, why not? I like her. She gets treed. She even has I'm pretty sure I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2 UKC wins. I think it's 2, which I didn't put on. I think Brian put them on her. So
there's some people watching that may think this is all in depth. We're scratching the surface. There's a lot more dogs we could talk about. Like we talked about sticks, right? Ain't brought that up, and ain't talked about Ari a whole lot.
there's a bunch of Kong stuff around. And I've tried it on all kinds of stuff, but
we're pretty much focused on Pow and the dogs that let up to Pow, because he's what you're pushing
I like
now.
him. I'm not even pushing him. I don't care if someone comes here or not. You know what I mean?
Right. When I say pushing, I mean that's the dog that you're focused on, that you're hunting.
Yeah, I love hunting him, and I'm gonna keep hunting him. I'm gonna hunt him this next summer. Yeah, and I think everybody's gonna see a little bit more Pow.
Yeah.
I like him. I really do like him.
I'm excited to have a pup out of him. Yep. Little Jet.
Oh yeah.
Coming back to Alabama. Yep.
Yeah.
Now we're tapping into that stuff. I'll have Jet at the house, out of Pow and Tess, and Chuck's gonna have Dottie, which is Eagles Dam, who is she's got shot after shock. She's double Kate. I think that's gonna match up real good, breeding her to Ash Monkey, who is Pal's half brother out of Gas Monkey and
It's about
Ari.
a 3/4 brother.
Right, yeah.
Pretty much.
When you go to looking at it, yeah. But Ash Monkey to Dottie, so you're stacking shock in there, you're stacking Kate in there. You got Gas Monkey, and like we've talked.
And I tell you, Ash is a tree dog.
Yeah, he'll be on
There's
the
like
episode later
all
this
tree
year.
dogs, but there's some of them are tree dogs.
When the hunting gets better, we're gonna do the coon dog talking hunt with Ash.
Yeah.
That way Jim can feel good about himself. I'm cutting up, but they're both super nice dogs. Pow and Ash Monkey. Gasolina's super nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen Gas Monkey, like if he would have stayed alive and kept breeding females. What all would have came out of him, and what he'd have crossed over well with. And, I hate you were gonna have him drawn in like a week or two before he got killed, weren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I've only ever had 2 dogs in my life hitting the road and killed, and one of them was the same week Gas got run over or got drowned.
Yeah.
And it was a half brother, but
2 of them got hit, and one of them died.
Yep. Right. Cyanide had he still got a big lump on his back. And a friend of mine in Ohio.
That's another dog we haven't talked about, but we don't have the time.
Now my buddy Eddie Griffith has him out in Ohio. Just hunts him. So he made Grand Night pretty easy too.
So we've talked about all these dogs that led up to Pow, and what you've integrated into your breeding program through the years and all that.
Here it comes.
You knew it's coming. You knew before the first episode that I ever did it was coming, because I said I was going to ask everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm asking you. All right. What if all these dogs never existed? There's no Pepper Blood. There's no Moonlight Blood. There's no Big Red. None of this stuff that led up to Pow. Pow's gone. It's all gone. Where do you go? You can't go to Harry O'Median just so everybody knows the Yellow River Blood's in sticks. That's a whole other conversation. You can't go to him. You can't go to Adam Lundy and them guys because you got Freak in there. You can't go to
My
Brent
dogs
Peel
are pretty much. My dogs are pretty much what everybody has in a different way.
Through the years, you were trying to tap into the best of what everyone
I was
had
trying to get
offer.
everybody's lifetime dog. You ever think of that?
Yeah, breeding to everybody's lifetime dog, or trying to anyway. That's a really good plan.
It's worked for me.
Yeah, so back to the question, where would you go, Wade? There's a lot you've tapped into. There's a little bit you haven't, as far as the good hunting bred red bones. So where would you go if nothing in this pedigree ever existed? Like it's all gone. Where would you go? You've been knowing this question's coming for a long time. You've had plenty of time to think about it.
Yeah, but it's just the thing is, but and not just this dog, but all my dogs. There's dogs that they pretty much have everybody's dogs in them already.
Can't think anybody.
The only one that's got good competitive dogs
That you hadn't
that
tapped into.
aren't there.
Yeah.
Not because there's like, I mean, there's Royce, Taylor, but a lot of what his dogs are has got some of this in it. Half of his dogs is half of what this is. Some of it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's what, like Harry O'Median. He could breed a dog. Harry O'Median has bred some of the biggest winning dogs, and everybody seems to forget about that.
The Yellow River blood.
Yeah, in particular, he's had one super hot cross, really hot cross, was when he did music, the red, the little red, that cross.
Yeah, we've already established though, you got some Yellow River blood in sticks.
Yeah.
So,
But so I have some of that too, but the Carasses, the locked and loaded dogs. But then if you look at that, they're tree dogs. Well, guess whose they are? Harry O'Median's dogs. So, I mean, they're the Carasses twist in it, but they got their start from Harry.
right.
Now, the other thing is like Taylor Case. Taylor Case has some good dogs. And he doesn't go crazy on promoting them. But you go hunt with Taylor Case, you're going to have your hands full, I'll tell you. But then again, his dog's got some shocks and Jimbo, which is some of this. So the real competitive dogs are, I've really tried to keep up on everybody's competitive dogs. And I've used them too. So some dogs that I've seen that I like what I'm seeing out of that is, I'm not sure how you say it, Ashbury?
I don't know how you say it.
Do you know who I mean now?
I don't.
I think he's in Virginia. But he's producing dogs that go get treed.
Yeah. And
And I don't think he's a competition hunter. That's the other thing.
so he's a pleasure hunter. Do you know if that dog's related to your dogs at all or not?
I don't even really know I don't think they are.
There's the Ranger dog.
What
That-
Ranger dog?
Just made Hall of Fame. But I think he's got some of the Moonlight stuff in him.
He's got a trip.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's out of Chaos and forget the bottom side, but yeah,
So he's got the Moonlight blood in him. So there goes that.
there's that. So I got a lot of what everybody's winning with in mine.
Yeah.
Or
Or they've got some of your stuff in theirs.
some of them do, but other ones are.
So without going to pets and or show dogs, there's really nothing really out there.
Oh no, I wouldn't say that. There's out there. I mean, but Donnie Stockton's got a line of dogs.
That aren't related to yours in any way?
I ain't related to nobody's dogs.
Really?
Yep.
And you like what he's got?
They got grit, drive, tree. They stick a track. They'll stay on it and move it.
Yeah.
But as far as everybody else got, I mean, it's about what I have, mostly. So, I don't know.
So would Donnie Stockton be the one you'd go to?
If I had to start completely over, couldn't do nothing with Pepper, nothing with Harry, nothing with the Crasses, nothing.
No Moonlight stuff.
No Moonlight.
Start completely over. That's where you go.
I'll probably have to check it out. Yeah.
I'm just making you depressed thinking about it, ain't I, Wade?
Well,
Decades of work gone.
yeah, I mean, you gotta. I've tried to pick and choose some dogs that was that guys were like 25 years ago they had that dog, and they're still talking about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody's
They're
lifetime
the
dog.
ones.
That's who you want to breed to.
Yeah, that's what I want in my dogs. So for me to get.
And you want to stack them in there. You want to line breed on that
Sometimes.
really good stuff.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, I see what they do, but I've always been I mean, my opinion too is a guy that's got the really good ones can actually put more in your pups. I think they have more to give.
Right.
The good ones got more to give you. So if you go through that and look at some of those dogs, they're some of my best that I've hunted a lot of nights with, so I know what they are. Other ones, they come up with their dogs on account of they were winning with that dog or something. Or they beat me.
Right.
And
Breeder will beat you.
if someone beats me, I'm definitely, if it's an out and out beat me,
You're interested.
I'm more than interested. I'll go get it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, for me to sit back and say, "Oh, I could have beat that dog," well, I didn't beat it.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you're going to move forward, you got to be honest.
yeah, you got to look at it and be like, "Well, I just got beat bad,"
Yeah.
and I saw last week where that dog beat so and so bad too.
Right.
So
I need to tap into some of
I was
that.
like, well, if he keeps beating, and it's not just beating red belt, I'm talking about beating the walkers,
Yeah.
beating English dogs, beating the black and tans.
Winning consistently in
Just
high level
winning.
competition. Yeah.
Just winning.
Yeah.
Everybody talks about the big hunts, right? Well, I'm on here to tell you, I can win a big hunt quicker than I can win local hunts.
Why would you say that?
Because people go on vacation to a big hunt. They ain't out there hunting 30 nights straight. When I know I'm going to a big one, my dog's on the slap machine. He's gonna get run on it. I'm gonna hunt him every night, about 6 hours a night. I'm ready. And I have a good one. I'm gonna have my dog as good as it can be.
So you think there's some nice dogs, some real deal handlers there, but there's a lot of people that are just there.
They're gonna just go because they want to go buy a new light. If everybody's honest,
Yeah.
that's I'm gonna go down to Grand American. I might throw red in there,
And you talk about
but I'm not gonna go 9 hours. I'm not going 9 hours to a hunt.
on vacation, you're going to go
On
to try to win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hoping to draw the best dogs there too. So, I mean, that's me. I'm not going there hoping to minus 2 guys so I can win either. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I'm there. I'm gonna know the rules. I know the rules. I know what I'm training for. I know why I'm out there every night. But yeah, but you go to a big hunt, I mean, it's like,
And when you compete with the best, you know what you're packing.
yeah, but like when you go, a big hunt's kind of deceiving, and everybody can say what they want, but I know, I've been there. I know if I do my work with the best dog I can have, or have my dog as best as it can look, you only got to be a little bit better to win. you put all those dogs you draw are capable of being really good. They are. It's just, did that guy prepare enough too?
Right.
Because his dog, if I got a dog that's got good strike, like go back to the breeding a little bit, if I got good strike, that's the easiest 100 points I can get. So right now I'm ahead before we even go to the woods. My dog's going to get treed. So 50% of them don't do that.
Right.
So if I got my dogs bred to win, and then on top of them being bred to win, I did everything I could do to have that dog prepared to win, to be in the best shape it can be. And I did my work. I know my dog. I'm probably going to do all right at a big hunt.
Yep. Now you was talking about it being difficult to win locally. Well, that would really depend on where you're at too. Like the kind of dogs that are around you and around where you live specifically, where you're hunting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tough competition, you'd say.
Yeah. Like you get some of them guys, they don't care. They're going to go drop $8,000 on a dog just to go hunt.
Right.
They don't want to mess with a puppy. They don't care about bloodline. They don't care about nothing except getting that good dog that they can just get out and go hunt.
There's a lot of rodeo dogs up here too, ain't there? This
Quite
area?
a few.
Yep.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, it's rodeo, little money. Quite a few willy dogs around.
better be packing.
And I tell you what, it's pretty hard to beat. When I draw something that came from here, I have trouble beating.
Am I drawn out with Stefan or Jim or something?
Kidding.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna gotta watch them guys.
This is not gonna get edited out. Jim, Stefan, he's watching you.
But nah, like there's I'll be honest with you, like I've lost the dogs that I've sold as puppies.
Hey, if you're gonna lose,
Might as well lose them, huh?
might as well lose old Stefan and Lena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You came in second. Them own stuff.
I was second in the cast anyway. How you doing? But yeah. But no, like, you know, like, I don't know. As far as getting back to who I go to, I don't know. I really don't know. I'd probably see, I know. It's hard to get away from everything that's in there. So.
And still be in good shape.
Yeah, I mean, I feel I've went to where I could get to stuff that can win.
Yeah.
I'm just going off of traits that you need to win. They gotta get struck. They gotta be fast. They gotta have some urgency. They gotta get treated. They gotta stay. They gotta go hunting.
Pretty simple.
But try to keep all that. Sometimes it's a little rough, but yeah, I mean, I put a year to 18 months in a dog and then decide up, ain't cutting it. I've had that happen I don't know how many times. So, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'd probably, I don't know, to start over, I might just go get some PR dogs and just see what happens. To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. I haven't heard anybody say anything about Taylor Case, but he's gonna breed a winner. He don't want something that's junk.
Yeah.
Even if you don't see him on there saying I won, he's winning.
Right.
So
Speaking
he's
of
paying
winning.
attention to what's
Speaking of winning. There's about 16 dogs from
won
your
last
place
year.
that were born here, and combined they've got over 100 wins on them
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah, but we didn't put them on there.
Yeah, but they're winning.
Yeah.
I've got to pay attention to the dogs that aren't being put out there. Like, that don't mean they're not
I've
winning.
never posted any.
Yeah,
Then there's a lot of guys that don't.
yeah.
But
Got to see who's flying under the radar.
it ain't even so much that. It's just, I don't know, just don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't want anybody having a meltdown. You know what I mean? Sometimes that happens.
You want me to leave
I don't
that-
want a target on my back.
You want me to leave that in the video?
What?
The meltdown thing you just said?
I don't care. But they will. But no, that wasn't. It's not just those dogs. If someone interpreted it that way, it's not what he was saying. Like some of them are, like Brent's dogs. Brent has a couple down there as well. You never see him pose none.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
He's got one right now. It's almost night champion. Probably would be if he don't run out of hunts.
Yeah.
But it's a good one too, and he breeds them. There's dogs out of Dr. Feelgood right now that are winning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just don't ever see them
and
posted.
they're not mine, but that blood.
Yeah. I know that you put a lot of thought into your breeding program. So have you thought about the future? So we've talked about the past, we've talked about the present. And like, here's the next generation, they're 6 weeks old, they're out there, they're out of Powell and Tess. Now, all those are males.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a challenge, because it's just like Adam brought up in the last episode. It's like, if you got a female, you can breed anything you want. If you got a good male, it's hard to find it's hard to get somebody to bring their female to your male.
You're at the mercy of the females if you have a male.
Right. So what are you gonna do? Have you put any thought into that? Like, the next cross, you're back purebred red bone, but what female are you gonna go to?
I ain't gonna worry about that just yet. I still got Hussey. I still got Sticks. Ari.
You're just gonna.
Still got Tess. Breed Tess again. You get some females. Maybe.
So you might make the cross again, Powell to Tess, and try to get the female.
I'm not real big on doing it twice. I
Yeah.
might switch it up and do it to something else.
Right. Would you try another gas mill, you think? Like Ash Monkey to Tess? Is that something you consider?
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's basically the same, but just a little twist different. So
all you know about the future is
I gotta win with what I got first.
want to win with what you got,
And test it. See
and
what
want
it
to
does.
continue on the pattern of breeding to the dogs that have the characteristics you're looking for that come from a long line of reproducers.
Yeah, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
Some of it's gonna work. I know that. It's coming. Like, I pretty much know what I should get. I know what I want to get, but we'll just find out.
What we ought to get right now is a burger,
You're right.
and then
Go hunting.
and then go hunting. Yep, turn Powell loose.
Okay.
So, real great conditions out here, frozen ground, and
Yeah.
the latter part of December.
Yep.
But we're gonna try it. Old Powell got under one last night, so
We'll see.
well, I appreciate it, Wade.
Yep.
Let's go get a burger.
All right.
Orange truck.
Come on, girl. You got a good mouth, don't you?
Oh yeah. She sounds like a male dog.
Yeah. Okay, down there, Junior. Back. There you go.
Yes, sir. Old Powell's here for it. You'll slip out here, all this ice. Ground's hard as a rock.
You ever seen a coon missile?
show me one. You think he already smells one or he just jacked up?
He just cranked up. I don't know. He ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, he didn't do that last night. Well, it's all that trash. We talked earlier to him, you know, what old Ricky said about him. Old Ricky Raccoon.
He's just showing off a little bit.
That was funny. You ever seen a coon missile? That's that go you was talking about, huh?
Yeah. Hopefully it gets struck in there.
I wonder how mad the calf would be if you struck him right there.
I don't know, but I'd be in trouble if I did. There he goes, zipping back into that corner.
Yeah, he kind of hooked back, went into the left, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. I was kind of hoping he'd get that way. Now it's hard to tell where he's going to go because that sucker ain't here.
So he's done work this patch of woods here, and now he's taking out across the cornfield. He ain't gonna beat a patch of woods to death, is he? No. He goes in there and there ain't a coon, he's going to the next one, ain't he?
Yeah. There you can see he's kind of doing an edge thing there.
Yeah. He's got some pretty good sense about him, don't he? Like,
yeah, he's running these edges right now, so nothing happens.
You know, he knows how to find a coon.
Mm-hmm.
He'll keep trying different things till he finds something that works, huh?
Yeah, he's real good about hunting edges and like this kind of stuff. But if he don't find nothing, then he'll scoot in.
How's he do in the mountains?
Good. You know, he'll take a creek or a hollow, something.
You turn him loose in a mountain, he's going to try to find some kind of creek or ditch or something to run.
Because, I mean, there are edges also. Out here in the farm countries, you know, an edge of a field, but there you might take the edge of a clear cut and burn it to a creek, run a creek.
Yeah.
Just basic coon dog stuff. Let's see here. He cut in.
Yeah. You think right there he's just figured out that the edge hunting ain't really working right now, so he's getting to the timber?
I don't think he's thinking. He's just going. You know what I mean?
He's hustling. Ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah. Hopefully he gets struck in there. What we needed was about a 50-degree night.
Yeah.
After all, it's cold. It's actually not bad. I think the truck had like 27. I mean, it's not super cold out compared to last night, is it?
No. Last night was rough.
Oh, man.
They still ain't moving good, or he'd have done struck, huh?
Yeah. I was hoping he'd strike this first little chunk, because there's definitely one, a lot of times he's right here.
Now, if he moves a lot of ground, don't cut a track, is he going to start looking to lay one up, or?
You never know what he's going to do. See, now he's popping back out.
He's covering a bunch of ground.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's about to run another edge.
Yep. Hopefully he goes that way. But I mean, if they're not covering ground, you're not going to treat a coon.
Yeah. Especially on the bad nights.
Go find one, you know. Yep.
He is not lacking go power.
No, he goes. But like if this was, you know, summertime, fall, November, it got enough go that you cover a lot of ground, but you can tree a lot of coon doing that. Even thing coon, every 600-700 yards, you know, find one.
Yeah.
Which you can probably usually do that around here.
Tree one about every 600 or 700.
Maybe 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Depends. Yeah. Yeah, we've had some nights, I mean, you tree a bunch of them, you know, like, if they're all out moving, you never know, you might get, I mean, if I can tree 3 coon in one night, I had a super good night.
Right.
But some nights, I mean, you can do that in an hour if you really buckle down. I mean, he's still learning. 2-year-old, you know, you got a long ways to go yet.
Right.
But just, you know, the raw. Just a good young dog.
So right now we're hunting in December,
Yep.
but up here in Pennsylvania, what do you think would be your favorite?
Well,
Strike him. He said, I heard you talk about December. I can find one.
I hope not.
Not a den, I mean find a coon. What would be your favorite month to hunt, Wade?
Probably October.
Good fall hunt.
Oh, yeah.
So they're feeding up good, getting ready for the winter, right? So there's a lot of tracks out.
Even the end of August, when our field corn's milky,
Mm-hmm.
boy, they come off the coons come off the mountain. They like to get in those cornfields. So I'll drive to a cornfield with a young dog, you know, and put him in a pile of coons, get him really charged up.
That's a cold track, ain't it?
Yeah.
I heard a couple chops in there.
He's coming a little closer.
Maybe a little warmer than I thought.
He makes an old one sound pretty good.
You would consider that a cold track by the way he's working?
It's like it fed around there. Because he's not driving a track. You hear how he's just kind of in there?
He's moving.
A little bit. He's kind of figuring it out there. It's not like a running track.
He is definitely not standing on his head.
No. But now compared to when he was about a year old, he'd been making a lot more noise on that. So he's calming down. But that's a young dog. That's why I don't get on him. I let him go. He's 530 yards right there.
I bet he's covered 1.5 miles of ground.
Tell you. I must not hit the.
Maybe more, probably more actually.
I don't know how that's working out. I don't think I hit it. I don't know. I thought I reset that. Oh, I reset it at the house.
Yeah, fixing the same.
Yeah.
He ain't covering no 7
Heck
point.
no, he's only covered by.
Probably a couple miles, you think?
Yeah.
Before he got struck? Like if he would have just ran and went a straight line, he probably went about 2 miles to strike. You think?
Yeah, because he went all through here.
Yep.
To back. And then down through it.
Hit the edge over here and then
He's coming this way, isn't he?
dipped off in the woods, then hit another edge, and he struck that one on an edge, didn't he?
Yeah. Down here.
And now he's kind of working it back towards where he was at earlier.
He actually went in the woods, trailed it through the woods, and popped out. Kind of got like a clear little bit of rasp to his ball.
How far has he moved that track since he struck it? About 300 yards, 400 yards?
Probably about 400. He's probably going to end up in that dang log pile.
Oh, there's a log pile over there?
Yeah. Here, I'll show you.
You get treed in there sometimes?
Yeah. Okay, see this here?
Yep.
That's no longer there. This is all open. They pushed all these stumps, the trees,
Gotcha.
into this over in that end. Over in here.
Where exactly is Powell? He's over there close to it, ain't he?
He's right there.
Oh, yeah. We shall see. Maybe he'll tree in a sapling.
I hope so. But that's cold. That's still not a running track. He'll get you pretty excited when he's on a hot one. That's what I like about him, even though it's cold. Plenty of mouth, you know, like
Right.
I said though, it can get you because it's a cold track. It's a hard track. And he's moving, but they're the ones that, you know, a young dog will have trouble with sometimes. And usually he does pretty good. He'll be in a you can't, I don't know exactly what he's moving it plenty good, but
Even on a cold track,
it's old
though.
now. I can tell it's old.
Even on a cold track, though, the 6 ain't gonna catch him. He's gonna stay open, ain't he?
It's only ever caught him twice, and usually it was like seconds after the 6 got him, and I was actually the one judging those casts. I minus him, he barks. So it's like, you sucker. Yeah, here, look. See how he jacked it around in there?
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's at. Like, this is all pushed into stumps, and right there where he jacked it around. You watch. He'll probably jet out of there. I don't let him stay at a hole. I've run him out of holes since he's been young. But right here's where the 6 would get him.
Right. Leaving
Until
one
he
track
finds
going to
another. Yeah,
So you think he's just left that track because it ended in a hole?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me if he opens clean that in there somewhere. But that's right. He went right to where that's at.
All the logs and stuff.
It's a bunch of stumps. They took the whole. It's about a 10-acre woods. They pushed it out. All the stumps are back. There's a lot of. Like, they get in that hole. Those holes. There's fox in there too.
Powell's covering a lot of ground.
Look, here's where it's going to come if it's going to.
He's about to hit a creek, ain't he?
Mm-hmm.
There's a pretty good chance he'll strike in there, huh?
If there's one out, that's usually where it's at. Look, he's at 0.58.
0.58, you said?
Mm-hmm. There's where he ducked in.
Is he running that creek?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll move. Get him somewhere else.
All right, Wade, so explain to us what went on there.
Struck an old one. He moved it about 400 to a log pile. Went in. I'm still, still working on him. I don't let him in a hole, so I just toned him out of it and sent him. He just put about another 2 miles on looking for a track and never got struck again. So we're gonna move out of here and go somewhere else.
Let's do it.
Right here. Cut him loose.
Huh? Could you tell by the way he was acting, he smelled a coon right here?
Yeah.
Well, so far, this is way better than the first spot.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah. But he's heading up the dang road, Hopefully he don't go too far.
That's a much better track than the first one.
Oh yeah. Gets a little choppy on a good one. Get ready. Sounds good on that possum door. That road over there?
I don't like that. How close is he to the road, Wade?
150.
Don't get your dog hit just to get some good footage.
Oh no.
Do what?
That's a dog. was hoping that'd be over before too long.
Pretty hot, ain't it?
It's getting better. Look at that dang road.
How close is he to it now?
Like 100, not even 100.
Would be nice to hear him locate about right now.
Yeah. Them stupid cars come. Dang, come on, I'm gonna have to get him. We ain't catching him. I mean, I'm gonna have to get him. It's too early in the night, you know, to...
Traffic.
He's too close. Pow! Pow! Pow!
I hate that.
Huh?
I said I hate that, but
Yeah.
safety first. He ain't want to quit, is he?
No. I just turned him too and he stayed moved. That's why I hate this spot, but it's got cones, but it's just... Come on!
A little dangerous.
It can be. Like, I was wanting to get out here just a little bit, and
You was hoping
I
he
thought
just...
this would just be bang, you know?
Yeah, he just smoked him right here.
Yeah.
Well, one down.
Have to just get rid of that whole deal there. Whoa! You got that something too.
Could have been the same one from last night.
Ah, yeah.
But it ran kind of the same way, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was about 20 yards off the road. It's just too early in the night for... If I knew he would shoot across, but usually on the roads where they jack it back and forth, and that's when you get hit, you know.
Yeah.
Come on! We'll walk him down to the creek, like where I was going to start with.
Yep.
Good boy! Come! Hate to do that to him, but I think they get used to it. Like, they know that it's not gonna hurt them, you know, like you're not gonna...
Right. He's still a coon dog. Yep.
Come on! Yeah, like it doesn't hurt them as far as not getting after them, man. Yeah. Come on! Come here. They're like 40
See,
yards.
Miranda?
I just wanted.
Come on, let's go. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come here. Nah. Come here. Come on. Come here.
He's wound up, ain't he?
He's always wound up.
That's good.
Yeah.
Is he still running that road, or has he got off in the woods yet?
Straight.
Maybe they're moving a little better now.
Ooh. It didn't take long, did it? Let's go see a coon. Knocked out there, boys.
It don't usually happen like that, does it, Wade?
No.
You see him up there?
Is that him right there? Right there.
He's got him.
Oh yeah. What do you got, Junior? Huh?
What are you saying, Wade?
Oh, he's jacking a little bit there.
Getting on to him.
Yeah.
What you say, Wade?
He's sitting in the nest.
Yeah, I seen the fur up there.
Kind of snuggled on down in there now. But, yeah, he's in that nest.
Mr. Squirrel ain't happy about that, I don't reckon.
Yeah, he's sitting right in it.
You can see him in the nest in the thermal.
Yep. Yeah, there's a little piece. He was clear out on top when we first come over here. Like, oh, you see him too.
Oh, yeah.
Right on top. He kind of snuggled down in there, but you can still see him with this. He's like right in there. You might be able to squall him out.
Let me try squalling.
He's moving around.
He's moving around in there.
There, man, look.
Sir, I have. Ryan, you take that, please.
Real black is him.
Oh yeah.
See his head, like see a little bit of his head sticking at the top.
Yeah.
Good, huh? Here we go again, huh?
You don't want to leave.
Well, that's a wrap. Wampus Cat Outdoors.
That'll work.